accomplishment. If it's causing you to get closer to the Lord, don't try to jump out of it. Just stay there till God gets through with his work. Don't run from it. Don't run out of it. Just hold on to the Lord. Begins to move you to the next level. Give somebody a high five for the fourth time and say, neighbor, you can't go back to Egypt. You got to keep going forward. You got to keep moving to the next level. You can't go back to Egypt. You got to get by bitter water. You got to get by the Amalekites at Rephidim. You got to get by everybody at Jordan. You got to keep moving through Ai. You got to get through till you get to the river and you can't turn back. I don't care how rough it is in front of you. That's where you got to go. So you can't keep crying every time you run into a situation that I want to go back to Egypt. Ain't nothing back there. God's taking you from slavery and he's moving you to ownership. And if it remains hupomone, I'm going to stay in this wilderness till God brings me to the promised land. I'd rather be free with trials than to be somebody's slave making bricks. I feel like preaching in here. Touch somebody beside you and say, keep going forward, because you got to get over these hurdles in order to become all that God has called you to be. So I got to hopomone. I got to stay under it. I know folk don't like the new direction, but you got to hopomone. You got to stay there with it until you overcome every opposition in your spirit. I feel some pushing me right about now. And hopomone turns to dakamazo. And I might as well close this now, because I feel church coming on. I feel something getting ready to happen up in this house. Give somebody a high five for the second to the last time and say, neighbor, I've got to hang in there. I got to hold on, because I feel the next level is about to take place. I'm one pain away from my victory. I'm one care away from my deliverance. I'm one heartache away from being who God has called me to be. I'm one, just one. Can I preach like I feel it? Now hopomone leads to dakamazo, and dakamazo means to go through a series of events to see whether or not they can stamp an approval on you. I don't know what you drive, but I know every car has a guarantee on it. It's been approved for a certain amount of miles. Well, I can tell you, they didn't guess when they said 100,000 miles. They froze the car in a cold place. Then they thawed it out. They drove it in the desert. Then they pulled the engine down. They checked the oil. Then they put it back together. They drove it back through the desert. Checked the oil. Checked and see the wear and tear on the oven. Then they made some adjustments. Put it back together. Put it in a wind tunnel. Had the wind blow over it. Put some dummies in it and crashed it. Then put some dummies in it and let some crash it against the side. Then they tore it down, put it back together. Then they put it back in and ran the test again. Well, I just come to tell you that I've been tore down. I've been driven in the rain, driven in the snow. When the Lord pulled me down, checked my out, made some adjustments. Then he put me back in the wind tunnel. Had some dummies always crash me on both sides. Then he pulled me back down, put me back together. Then he set me up. Then he put me in the snow, ran me in the rain. Then I crashed. Then he pulled me back down. Then he put a stamp, approved. Until I preaching in here. Somebody, I've been approved. I've been approved. But I stayed there when I was talked about. Stayed there when I was walked on. Stayed there when they tried to kill me. So I've been approved for another level. Been approved for a fresh anointing. I've been approved for a bigger church. I've been approved for a bigger walk. I've been approved like I hung in there. Give somebody a high five for the last time. Say, neighbor, I stayed there when others would have left. I cried when others would have walked out. I could have left a long time ago, but I stayed there and I took it. I praised him when I was down. I praised him when I was hurt. I praised him when other people wouldn't praise him. I lift him up even when I'm sick. So devil, eat your heart out. I've been approved. I feel like preaching in here. I feel like lifting him up. Can I take a limit off of what I want to say? Can I take a limit off you touching your brother? Touch your brother one more time and say, neighbor, I've been approved. I've been to hell and I hung in there. I've been walked on, but I hung in there. I've been talked about, but I hung in there. Now God has approved me for a fresh anointing. He's approved me for a bigger house, for a better car. And I can tell the devil, get out of my house. Get out of my house. Get out of my church. Get out of my life. Because I have been approved. I'm getting ready to close, but I feel the Holy Ghost. Can I reach it like a wall? Give somebody a high five. Say, neighbor, have you ever heard of the 3 little pigs? One pig built his house out of straw, and the enemy came by. Said, little pig, let me in. Not on the hill of my chin. I'll huff and I'll bust and I'll blow your house down. He did. Ran over to his brother, blew his house down. But I'm so glad there was one brother that built his house out of rock. On this rock, I build my church. I come to tell the Church of God in Christ, 103rd Convention, you have built your house out of rock. And I hear the devil say, little pig, little Church of God in Christ, sanctified, Holy Ghost, pig, let me in. I heard you say, not only of my Holy Ghost, speaking in tongues, sanctified, Church of God in Christ, see it, but he said, I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. When y'all move from Memphis, came to St. Louis, he's huffing, and he's puffing, and you're still here. He's huffing,